Hey guys, today we'll be taking a look at the Case Closed anime series. This won't be a review on the actual anime series itself, more on the release schedule in America, because it has a very unique and kind of odd release history in America, the anime-wise stuff. So let's get into the series. The first season of Case Closed, Funimation released on they released 4 episodes on 1 DVD, which is pretty standard for at the time. And that first volume came out in August 2004. Prior to that release, Case Closed had been airing on Adultswim. I think it aired in May 2004, so even before the DVDs came out, it had got some exposure on TV. And even on the first volume DVD, it said, as seen on Cartoon Network, so it kind of had that going for it. But the weird thing about it is that when Funimation released the first volume of the series, they also released a second volume with the starter box set. And that's kind of cool, but they skipped all the way from episode 4 to 53, so going into season 3 territory. When Funimation first released the first volume, they decided to call it Case 1, and then it would go 1.2, 1.3, all part of Case 1. So then it went all the way to Case 4. Technically the season 3 stuff. That was kind of weird in that sense. So, I guess the marketing kind of schedule for that marketing scheme from Funimation was, we'll give you the first 4 episodes and maybe you'll catch the rest of it on Adultswim. I don't know, it kind of makes no sense. So Adultswim continued to air Case Closed episodes. They released under 50 episodes, and they decided to pull it from their schedule because, well, it didn't really bring in a lot of ratings that they would have liked. The series reran a few times, but Case Closed was done on Adultswim. It wasn't really successful on that channel, probably because of timing and scheduling, so it didn't really get the exposure it deserved. But Funimation continued to release the DVDs directly onto DVD without showing it on TV. Adultswim stopped around, I think they showed under 50 episodes or so, but Funimation continued to release the series on DVD from episode 53 all the way to episode 83. Now, for those releases, some of the episodes were switched on those earlier releases. Let's see. Some episodes were swapped, and I think that was done to prevent cliffhangers in between volume releases, which is kind of weird because, this might be the actual only time where you could do that. I always said in Case Closed, as long as you know the main characters, you could probably jump in anywhere since most of the episodes are episodic and they don't really deal with the plot of Jimmy trying to get these men in black guys and regain his original body. So you could probably just jump in wherever as long as you know the main characters. But still, it was a confusing kind of move from Funimation to do that. I mean, they couldn't do this to any other show, obviously, but Case Closed was sort of handled differently from that. So then Funimation decided to re-release the first 52 episodes. So this was the first time you got Season 2 and the rest of Season 1 on DVD. You couldn't get these episodes on DVD before, and you could only have caught them on Adultswim. So they released those for those first 52 episodes, and for the first time Funimation had episodes 1 through 83 out there on the market. In between those releases, they released movie 1 and movie 2 of the Case Closed series, the 14 Target and the Time Bomb Skyscraper. And after that, Funimation, from 2008 to 2009, they released the season box sets, which are the sets that I have right here. Now, what's cool about these box sets is the first time that Funimation had released the series consistently in order. So all the swaps that were made in the earlier releases, they're all fixed here and go in consistent order and all that good stuff. So whatever confusion was on the previous releases were all fixed for the season box sets. However, when you got to season 4, Funimation originally released the first 83 episodes. So when you got to season 4, the first 3 episodes were sort of re-released, but everything else on the 4th season box set was totally brand new. So you got never before seen cases of Case Closed. Also for season 5. Season 5 featured all new episodes for the dub, and even if you had every other Case Closed DVD, these 2 were the ones you had to have had, because, like I said, never before seen cases of Case Closed. So, season 4 and season 5 were probably good sellers back then. Around the same time, Funimation began doing rating collections, and just a re-release of the 5 season sets that you have here. Also, it's also note, when they stopped releasing the series back in 2007 or so, when they just had 83 episodes, wherever they continued in season 4, theme songs are not dubbed or anything, and they are missing the Conan's hint little segment at the end, which is kind of weird. I guess they just didn't do it no more. But yeah, let's see. So in reality, Funimation dubbed 130 episodes, but that doesn't line up with the Japanese numbering. Technically, they had dubbed 123 episodes of the Case Closed anime. That's because in Japan, some of the 2-parter episodes that Funimation did sometimes were an hour long, or an hour special, or 2-hour special sometimes. So that kind of caused a shift in the episode counting listing. So really, Funimation dubbed 123 episodes of Case Closed, but in the US it's 130 episodes, because they divide certain episodes in half so they can count them as episodes like that. So yeah. So the rating collections came out, and then during the same time, Funimation decided to release movies 3 through 4 on DVD, and that was in 2009 from 2010. And when I bought these DVD sets, I didn't think Case Closed would stop. That's why I supported it and bought it. And it was just kind of weird. This was a series that had been released multiple times on DVD and tried to be Americanized for US broadcast, but it didn't really quite take off, and that's kind of a sad point. And if you ask Funimation all the time, they'll tell you that they're done with Case Closed. Whatever's on DVD is all you'll get. They're not interested in renewing the series or not renewing the movies. So that's kind of sad, because I really love Case Closed, and I know a lot of fans do. But they said it was due to poor marketing sales and that kind of thing. But recently, the series had been renewed, which is kind of weird for a company who said they're done with this show. They renewed the license, and they only released it. They renewed the series for digital home release, so you can buy this. You can buy seasons for cheap on the iTunes, PlayStation Store, the Xbox 360 stuff. So if you haven't bought Case Closed, you can buy them online, or you can buy them on digital format. You can also buy Case Closed on the SAV Save Editions, which are coming out right now. So you can get the whole series for an affordable price. So there should really be no excuse. And maybe if these numbers are good, who knows? Maybe Case Closed will continue in America. I guess that's all I have to say. Case Closed was handled differently from other shows like that, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about it. So I guess that's all I have to say, guys. If you guys would like to see a review of Case Closed, let me know, and I'll do my best I'll prioritize that before any other video. So, alright, thank you for watching, and remember, with a keen eye for details, one truth prevails.